know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the ways. He teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Cougar night. Drop 60.
Throwing on their first play. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Back to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 tight.
2nd down pass play coming. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Browns have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set! 180! 50-50!
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hurry! Ladies! Like 22!
They put a receiver in motion right. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set! Middle! Blue 60!
They'll send him over right. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Please! Get a please! Double right! Alert!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. He takes it down to the 33. They get 35 out of that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Set! 280!
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set! 10-50, 10-50. Waiting! 0! Easy, alert! Omaha, remove! And middle! Set!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets. There is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
180. Hey, give me radar.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. 30. He's at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting the tight end in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams, first down.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
22. Alert. Hey, 22.
On first down, here's Stafford. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Stafford now on second and 10. The left side caught by Andrews. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 50.
Throwing is Stafford on third. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one.
Check smash. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Practice, ready?
Quick throw is caught. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
To number 86. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the gun, Judkins. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready? 19, 18.
He'll work against the blitz. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going deep. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Blake Corum now to return it. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? Waiting. What happened?
Stafford from the gun. Hits his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
32, lady. Omaha, ready, move. 53, ready.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Set. Alert. 180. Hey. Middle. Double right.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. Short pass brought in. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. Third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Red 80. Red 70. Red 54.
Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. This one's to Andrews out right. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
32.
They've got a man in motion.
22. Stay 50, stay 50. Stop!
Stafford now on first down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Number 20. Monday. Easy to learn.
Motion man sent left. Stafford to throw again on 2nd. He's got it in the red zone. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
White.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. We'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go street. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He brushed him off with ease. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Browns first down. First and
Looking to throw.
49-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Lady.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They send a man in motion.
53, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Monday, from Omaha, Mizzou.
First down throw here for Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
And middle, ready. Wait, 22. Red. 32.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams have the first down.
Hey. Put it like 7.
Stafford now. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open or close. I got a single high or two high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, police! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Again to throw on 2nd. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Check, pass, push, let's go.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns take a 13-point lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, 22! Get a 20! Zebra!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Man in motion here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Monday. 180.
Stafford. Nakua here, he's got it. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Los Angeles.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Easy, alert!
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. They'll send a receiver left. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
250! 32!
They send Nakua in motion left. They put a receiver in motion left.
Stop!
Play action now for Stafford. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. They try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Options are plenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long.
Set!
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Swessinger. Has room down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Corum now on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set! 260! 50-50!
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
32!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Rams first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Rams.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. That one complete to Whittington. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
24 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. He's got it. It's in close. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Rams.
They'll look to run with Williams. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. On the play fake, here's Stafford. And they get to him again! And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for third and goal.
Set. Hit 180. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford from the gun. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun hands up here for Dunkins. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
18 Cardinal.
Looking from his end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
18, Pioneer. Go.
From his end zone. And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Hey, 5-0.
First and 10, here's Stafford. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Set. 21. Red 80. Omaha, remove. 50. And middle. Look at him.
Here he goes, third and long. He beams one, deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Set. 40, get lady.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. Finds a man, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hawk 70. Ready.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Set. 180.
Receiver in motion, going left. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gotta hurry this to the line. First down throw here for Sanford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has